think it all comes down to setting proper expectations at the beginning of the relationship and giving people, one of the things that I learned was people don't want to have to reach out to you. They want to know that you have the skill set to deliver so that they can back off and go do other things. And so I think if we can be intentional, one of the things that I used to tell people when I was talking to them that our systems are designed for the hands-off landlord, which means you can reach out to us if you need to, but you really should never have to because they're giving us all the information up front and all the authority that we need in order to manage that asset on their behalf. And we manage properties to do two things. There's really only two reasons that you hire a property manager. One is to minimize the risks associated with being an investment property owner. And two is to maximize your long-term returns associated with being an investment property owner. And we manage your property in those two, with those two principles in mind. And if we ever have to decide between the two, we're going to pick minimizing your risks because the exposure, if we try to maximize your returns at the expense of exposing you to more risk, it's not worth it. And so we have that kind of conversation up front. Hands off landlord, you know what you're doing, you're minimizing risk, maximizing long-term returns. When I come to you to say we need to replace the carpet, that's going to decrease your short-term returns. But because we're putting in new flooring, I'm going to be able to get more rent. We're going to have less damage on turnover. It's going to rent faster. So just by having those conversations, even if it's over email, this is what we're doing. This is why. It's almost like you have to come at it with a position of authority versus we're not even equals.